Hello, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're making easy baked chicken thighs. So easy, you probably could make them in an easy baked oven. Well, actually, that's probably a terrible idea because that's just cooking with a light bulb and this is chicken. So don't do that. But it's probably easier than anything you could make in an easy baked oven because, well, you'll see. I don't need to explain it now, but you'll see how super simple this recipe is. And also because it's so simple, I kind of want to see how quick I can get through this, kind of like speed run a recipe, because I'm thinking this one can potentially be in like 5 minutes if I don't ramble too much. But that's kind of doubtful, case in point, right now. So let's run through the ingredients and then we'll get into cooking. Chicken, garlic powder, and onion flakes. The first step of 2, so you know, it's super complicated what we're about to be doing here. That first step is to take the seasoning that we have and put it on the chicken thighs. Easy as that. So the second step, also known as the final step, is to take that seasoned chicken and put it in the oven at 375 for 30 minutes. So we're at about 1.5 minutes of hands-on time and then 30 minutes in the oven. This one is like such an easy prep work. Like the bar is so low, well, it's so low that it's not even on screen. It's so low that as long as it's marginally decent, like arguably edible, it's gonna be a home run. Because I thought that chicken Caesar Parmesan recipe was like super easy prep work. This is even easier. So like, it's set itself up for greatness. And we'll see, the only thing that I worry about is the amount of seasoning that we had to put on that. I did the amount that the recipe called for. If I was kind of eyeballing it myself, I probably would have put about half of that on there. But it called for that amount, so I put that amount on. Little worried, because that's a lot of with garlic and onion. Luckily, the onion flakes that I bought have some other stuff in there as well, because they didn't just have straight onion flakes at the store. So that might help, but it's still a lot. It's a lot in there. So we'll see. All right, here's the baked chicken. It has like a crust to it, but I also know that that crust is just straight up garlic powder and onion flakes. But we'll see. It's like cooked perfectly, so that's a positive. But let's see how it tastes. Bottoms up. Honestly, I'm a little surprised because that had very little flavor to it. Like, where did it all go? I put so much garlic on there. Like, I can taste the garlic, but it feels like it's very far away. And I was expecting it to like punch me in the face. So I'm honestly a bit shocked. Like I thought this was gonna be the other end of the spectrum of like, it's gonna be a lot of flavors going on, when in reality, it was just kind of like bland almost. Like it essentially is just like an aftertaste of garlic. Like I can taste it in there, but it wasn't really a forefront. And then the whole other flaked onion spice blend thing, what are you doing there? Like what, I almost just flipped it. What is happening? I really thought this one was gonna be the happy thumbs up Aaron, but it's not. It's gonna be a dud, which is kind of disappointing. I thought this one had really good potential. And I'm like, beyond just picking a different recipe, I don't really know how to salvage. Well, you know what? There was like no salt or pepper in this recipe. And so maybe using like garlic salt instead, like that might do something, because maybe it's just lacking salt. Maybe that's where kind of like the blandness, because salt is one of those weird things that is very important to cooking. Like it just brings out all of the flavors. And there was none in this. So maybe that's it. But I'm honestly kind of disappointed. I was hoping to have a festive, and I just realized that December I did like green and red for like the thumbs up, thumbs down. So that's Christmassy. And I'm wearing a Christmas sweater. Well, it's more of a winter sweater. It's not really anything about it is specifically Christmas. But I'm wearing a seasonal sweater. And obviously this is coming out a few days after Christmas because of kind of how I drop videos. But I'm filming it before Christmas, and I'll probably be editing it like over Christmas. I won't be having a video next week. I will say that, because I'll be with like family and stuff, not enough time to film and then edit. I don't think I have anything else to say. So on that note, bye Mom, still not dead. See ya.